Hey there, it's Dr. Crypto here, and it is a red day, but am I fearful? Absolutely not. So in this video, we're going to cover a bit of Bitcoin, Crypto.com and Cronos as normal, but I am not fearful. And as always, gives a like and gives a subscribe. It's always much appreciated, but like, you know, I'm not fearful at all. Because we've created, you know, every time we have a bull market, you always have corrections. There's no two ways about it. It's not always going to be green candles. But I'm never ever fearful, really, because I don't really put more money than I'm willing to lose into the market. I have a diverse portfolio. I have bits of money in stock markets. I have bits of money in property, and also bits of money in crypto as well, and a little bit in the savings account too. But on the charts at the moment, we created these. This is on the hourly. We created this higher high, higher high, higher high. We broke through this support here, this area of support here, and then basically we made our way down here and created, which is it's a bearish momentum, is a lower low we created here. But Bitcoin is trying to make itself way back up to that $70,000 mark. But if we put the price action concepts on from the Lux algo, we have created a bit of support here around about this area here and here. So obviously, will the bull step in now and push it to the down upside, or is there a chance that we could get another correction? So if I put this on the 4 hourly, because generally, you know, we get in the bull markets, you get these 20 to 21% corrections. So like I said, at the moment, we've had this, what, if we measure it out, we've had from the top here down to the bottom, we've had about, so far, about an 8-9% correction. Now, if we had another correction, obviously that would take us down to around about, let's go down here, another 10% would take us down to around about $60,000, around about this area of support here. So you just got to bear that in mind. We could go down another 10%, but obviously we could actually make our way up. And Rec Capital here put, quite rightly so, people think Bitcoin will never see another retrace in this bull market because the ETF institution interest capital flow. Let's not forget there was an 80% pullback just this past January. Pullbacks are natural and healthy, a part of the macro uptrend. So you've got to zoom out. Don't look at the 5-minute chart, zoom out, look at the daily chart and weekly chart, and you'll see a better picture, bigger picture. So if I just take this out now and actually put it on a, say, a weekly chart, and we can see here, it looks a lot more healthier. We can see we're on this beautiful uptrend here. And you can see, it's just clearly, when you put it on 5 minutes, it looks like absolute bloodfest. But if we put it on the 5 minutes, we can see as we're beautiful, if you're following this, a Lux Algo Smart Trail with beautiful perfection moving up. We haven't even really got a bit of a red candle here. But like I said, we could come down to about this area of support here and then basically make our way back up. So look, zoom out. Don't look at the 5 minutes. If you're here long term, if you're a day trader or something, that's totally different, a minute, 5 minute. But if you're like me, a long term trader, just zoom out and look at the smart trail on here. And even on the daily, it does. We're beautifully following that smart trail again. Yes, we've had a bit of a sell signal here. We've created a bit of support. We could come back down to hit this smart trail here and then make a way back up. So bear in mind, we could get another drop. And as I said before, if you go down to the Rec Capital, as I mentioned in the previous video, we come here. Where is it now? Let's find it here. Here we go, here. So, like I said, we're coming to that area zone. Now, we could obviously come back down to the last pre-halving retrace and make a way back up, which is, again, is around about that $60,000 mark. So we're coming into that retrace area. So we could, like I said, we could come back down another 10%. But like I said, the Bitcoin ETF inflows were at the second lowest one, which was $132 million, as we can see here. So that's the second one. I think the low one was in February 29 February, which is about $92 million. But Greenfield, it's come down slightly to 83. And yeah, you just gotta put it in perspective. Like, you know, as we get these big impulse moves to the upside, you've got to expect we're going to have little pullbacks, because at the moment, if we put it on the market cap here, we can see here that we're still sitting at $2.6 trillion, and Bitcoin is still at 1.3 trillion dollar market cap. So it's not. It's looking healthy. Zoom out to the bigger picture. Zoom out. Don't look at the 5 minutes. Zoom out and see where we are in that. So it makes you feel a lot better. Obviously, like I said, we could come back down here, but overall, Bitcoin's looking strong and healthy. Corrections are part of the game. But like I said, if you're in leverage trading or something like that, then I totally understand your fear, because especially if you longed at the top of the local top, should I say, and then suddenly you find yourself getting close to being liquidated, or you've been liquidated. So like I've said, for me, I'm not a leverage trader. For me, I'm a long-term holder, so these dips are opportunity. If you drop another 10%, I'll buy another little bit more. But let's get into the video for Cronos and see how that's doing in this red day. So just like Bitcoin, CRO, like a lot of altcoins, have just bled. What a candle. But this is on the 5 minutes, so it always looks a lot scary, as I said about Bitcoin. When you look at the 1 minute and 5 minutes and you're a day trader on leverage, it looks hell scary. It looks like there's blood everywhere. And obviously, it is a nice little retracement there. But when you start to zoom out a bit, getting a bit more on the 4 hourly here, we can see here we've broke this 4 hour uptrend, we've come down and we've hit the trend line here. So we've hit it beautifully here on the trend line. We've got a lot of support around about that 13 pence mark, but we've hit the basic my trend line, and we've hit that, we've come off it and was trying to push up. Obviously Bitcoin's trying to make its way up as well, and so the altcoins will start to try to push up as well. But don't forget, like I said, Bitcoin drops down 5-10%, altcoins can drop down 20%. So it's just good. You got to have it. This is where you've got to have like a diverse portfolio, because like I said, I've got Cronos and I've got various other cryptocurrencies as well. So I have a diverse portfolio, and some have done better than others. But we've bled down here, we've dropped down here, found that area of support. So obviously I'm feeling comfortable there. I have bought the dip on this. I haven't bought much, just in case Bitcoin decided to trace it a little bit more. But I have bought a little bit anyhow, just in case it's reversing. But we're falling back into this channel here. But look at this. Like I said, when you zoom out, we've got this beautiful area of this smart trail on Lux Algo, and we hit it perfectly. And then we're basically trying to make our way back up here. So looking at that, we've had a bit of a sell signal here come down. We've got the trend, we've got the smart trail here we've caught on, we've got the trend as well. It says, like I said, as long as the trend is your friend until it ends, and it hasn't ended, it hits the trail there, so it's looking major bullish. But like I said, when you push out and you look out at the weekly, we're doing all right. We're in this area of resistance here. So hopefully if we could start to push back up and try to get through this area of resistance, then obviously it's all looking good. But because we've still got the sell sign, we haven't got the sell sign on the weekly or anything like that. So overall, for me, it's looking nice and healthy. And look at that, beautiful smart trail. Smart trail's only just started on the 3 day. So obviously it's all still looking healthy. We're in the bull market, and like Rec Capital said, it's healthy to have these retracements. And it's like I said, if you haven't put more money you're willing to lose, then obviously if you put your whole life savings in, it's always a bit of a worry, obviously. But if you haven't, and you've just got that little bit on the side, because like I said, in all investments, if you've got a little bit of spare cash, then put it into an investment. That's what it's for. Put it into an investment. You don't put all your money into an investment or anything like that. If you've got a bit of surplus cash on the side, it's not doing anything, then utilise it. But obviously, looking at this, it's looking pretty healthy still, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. You always have your own risk management, and it's like I said, on the way up, it's always worth taking a little bit of profit as well, on the way. So when you do get these dips, you can buy the dip, or you've got a bit of profit in your bank. Thank you very much. But at the moment, we're holding this trend line. Cronos is looking a-okay. Volume is up at 32%. At the moment, we're down about 10%. But like I said, obviously, retraces are healthy, and it starts basically, it just starts to reset everything again. So be aware. Like I said, Bitcoin drops down a little bit more. We could follow down a bit more. So I did say that in the last video. But on a more positive zone. But don't forget, we've got the Apple Welcome Pack campaign as well. So don't forget, if you want to sign up for Crypto.com Visa card, and you sign up and you can get an Apple iPhone or an Apple AirPods or even an Apple Pro. So But like I said, you got to zoom out. When you get these big dips, you got to zoom out. It could be a buying opportunity, but like I said, we could even drop even more. But don't forget, like Crypto.com, I'm pleased to announce a partnership with Ultra Group, a digital fashion tech company, diverse innovation, virtual experience and products globally, luxury brands. So, as I say, you can see Crypto.com. Keep on building, and don't forget we've got exposure to the F1 as well. So if you're into F1, keep an eye out for Crypto.com on the trace tracks. They'll be on a lot of corners, and obviously UFC as well, Paris Saint-Germain. So there's a lot out there where you'll see Crypto.com. So never ever think that Crypto.com, if suddenly we have this bit of a drop, they're going to stop their marketing. It doesn't matter where we are. Bear market, bull market, they keep on building, and that's why I have every confidence. And that is why when you see charts drops like this, it doesn't really concern me at all. Like I said, I'm expecting that we could drop down a little bit further, but if we do, we do. That could be an opportunity, but that's up to you to make your decision on that. But for me, yeah, I'll probably buy a bit more if we drop down a little bit more. I have bought some but I'll buy a little bit more. So yeah, keep on building that stack. I'm roughly around about I think I'm around about 750,000 CRO at the moment. So on the road to 1 million. If we drop a bit more, I'll keep on DCAing that little bit more. But I hope this video has helped out. If you like, say, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care. Peace.